Hello, Rachel Findler here and Happy New Year. I know some of you have some New Year's resolutions planned for 2017, so I'm going to give you my top 5 tips to ensure you stick with it throughout the year. I've run goal-setting workshops and retreats around the world, and I've worked with some of the top winter athletes, so I'm going to share what has worked for them. So step number 1 is know your goal. I know that sounds obvious, but it's not as obvious as it sounds. Let's say your goal is to get fit. The real goal is the reason why you want to get fit. Is it because you want to get healthier? Maybe you've had a warning from the doctor to improve your lifestyle. Is it because you want to change your physical appearance and increase your confidence? Or is it because you want to run a marathon and raise some money for a cause that is close to your heart? Whatever the reason, you need to know it. Because when that alarm goes off at 6 a.m. for you to get up for the gym, you will think of every excuse in the book why you do not have to go. All you need is one good reason why you should go, and that will motivate you to get your butt out of bed and to go exercise. Step number 2 is be realistic. It's so easy to get carried away with what we want to achieve, but we need to keep the goal realistic. I had a lady in a workshop last year who wanted to save enough money to put a deposit down on a house. This is a fantastic goal. The only problem was that the amount of money she needed to save was close to that of her salary. So unless she planned on not eating, paying bills and not paying for petrol to drive to work throughout the year, then that's great. But that is not realistic. That's okay though, we just changed the timeline to a 3-year goal rather than a 1-year goal. And I know she's doing really, really well and sticking on track. So be realistic. Step number 3 is prioritize. We do have a limited amount of time that we can dedicate to the goals we want to, so we have to choose what is the most important. And this is something I personally had to deal with in 2016. I started up my own business, and I also took up rowing, and I was desperate to race in 2017 in the summer. However, I did not have enough time to commit to the training that I wanted to of rowing and run a business. So I had to close my eyes and really ask myself where I wanted to be in the summer of 2017. And I chose to stick with my business, and I still get down to rowing 4 days a week, but I'm just not there every single day and maybe not as ripped as I could be, but I had to prioritize my goals. Step number 4 is know what you are up against. If you do not know this, you will stop at the first hurdle. So using the example that you want to get fit, if you hate the gym, you are going to stop as soon as you get to the gym. You're going to do one workout, absolutely hate it and never go back. So you need to know what might stop you in achieving your goal. And then when you do, you can create a plan that will help you get around it. So to get fit, you don't need to go to the gym if you don't like it. You can join a football team, play squash, you can go swimming or take up yoga. There are so many different paths to achieve your goal. You just need to find the one that works for you. And step number 5 is tell everyone. Tell everyone about your goals. Tell your friends, your families, and more importantly, I would say, tell your co-workers and your boss. You spend so much time at work, and your co-workers will be there to hold you accountable. If you want to get in shape, they will catch you eating cake at lunchtime. And if you miss a lunchtime workout, your co-workers can give you some shit and motivate you to get back into the gym the next day. Also, telling your boss is very, very important. Your boss will be able to help you create a schedule so that you can achieve your goal. If you just explain how important this goal is to you, then they will be very, very catering and understanding of your situation. For me, I spent 10 years in Canada and moved back to England a year ago, and my goal was a huge to-do list in England. I shared it with every single person I knew. I told them if they did something fun to give me a call, and I had a fantastic 2016 because of it. I got to go to Wimbledon, I went to my first major golfing event, I went to Wembley to see the NFL, I went to Twickenham to see England play, I went to the Albert Hall. I just had a fantastic year. So those are my top 5 tips. Know your goal, be realistic, prioritize, know what you're up against, and tell everyone. I would absolutely love it if you share with me what your goals are for 2017. I'm hosting a workshop in February 11th here in beautiful Berkshire. The details are attached, so please get in touch if you would like to come and set some goals for the year. Good luck, everybody!